confessional. He goes inside too and starts the confession, hearing a woman's voice mention the usual stuff. However, she also mentions destroying many lives, and her voice gets creepy as she announces she came for him. A hand suddenly hits the middle wall as the woman says Satan gave her power and she was the one to heal Hagen, but she's offended by his doubts. The lights start flickering and the woman keeps on detailing how she killed all the people who tried to stop her. Terrified, Hagen comes out of the confessional and hears the organ playing on its own before he sees a dark hooded ghost in the middle of the church with a rope around her shoulders. Hagen tries to run away, but the ghost blocks his path to attack him. By the time Jerry arrives, he hears a noise in the confessional and opens it to find nothing. At that moment a body appears behind him on a rope and Jerry is shocked to see Hagen dead. After the paramedics take Hagen away, Giles asks Jerry to keep the fact Hagen self-deleted a secret since it would affect people's trust in the local church. However, Jerry isn't convinced that Hagen self-deleted. The next day he visits Alice and points out Hagen thought the evil always followed, but Alice says Mary would never let that happen. In the evening, he returns to the motel and he notices all the lights flickering as he hears the whispers again. This time he does see the ghost at the end of the corridor, but it disappears in seconds. Afterward he reviews all his interview footage and notices something weirdly blurry next to Alice. He starts slowing down the recording and is shocked to see the ghost moving on the paused video before disappearing, but when Jerry leans in, the ghost jumps out at him only to disappear again. The next day during Hagen's funeral, Jerry chats with Natalie, who can't believe Hagen would self-delete either. Together they go into the church's basement and find the notebook Hagen hid, through which they learn about Mary Elnor. She could heal the sick and claimed that Virgin Mary talked through her, but anyone who doubted her would end up dead. In 1845, the town finally fought back and they submerged Mary in the creek until she confessed she was serving Satan. Then they nailed a mask of the Virgin to her face and burned her to death to trap her ashes and soul in the doll that Jerry broke. After Mary's death, every person she healed became sick again. Jerry concludes that Mary Elnor is the one speaking to Alice and not the Virgin. He also realizes that the ghost killed Hagen for finding out the truth in the notebook. At the same time,